Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to another free roam gameplay showcase for LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Oh, look at that, there's Dexter being adorable. Of course, today we're going to be taking a look not at Dexter, but at the leader of the Red Lanterns, and that is, of course, Atrocitus, one of the most expensive characters in the game. He will run you, really high 1 million studs, especially early on in the game. That is a very large sum. Of course, later in the game when you've got multipliers and such, it's really not that much, but obviously in the early get-go, he's going to be quite an expensive character to unlock, and in fact, he's one of the most expensive characters in the game. There's really not that many other characters that run at 1 million or even over 1 million studs. Just very few. Like Cyborg Superman is one that comes to mind. Composite Superman, I think, is another one that comes to mind. And then I'm really kind of drawing a blank, but nonetheless, of course, as you can see, Atrocitus just looks like a boss. I love that Dexter appears as an idle animation. I don't know where he disappears. Like, that's a bit of a weird thing. He just kind of appears out of nowhere, and then he just kind of disappears into nowhere as well, which is very odd. Like, look at this. Watch. He's like, yep, I'm going. Like he's hiding in his belt or something. But of course, as you can see, Atrocitus is very intimidating. He's a ginormous big figure that looks fantastic. You should be able to unlock him, or sorry, you will be able to unlock him on level number 12, which is All the Rage. You can unlock him by finding one of the character studs, or character tokens, I should say, and that's one of the 3, I think, that you find on that level is the Atrocitus character token. Now, of course, just like all the other Lanterns figures, or characters, I should say, he can go ahead and fly around, which is pretty fantastic. I actually really love the way that he handles when he's flying. Like, he feels very mobile. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he feels very agile and stuff, so that's pretty neato. And as you're flying, if you slow down, you can't fly super fast and do this, but if you slow down, you can also shoot blasts, which is pretty awesome, so that's pretty handy indeed. Now, of course, if you're not satisfied by just single shots, you can also go ahead and charge up your shot, and then as you can see, that brings up his little indicator as well, which has the Red Lantern logo going in a circle, which is pretty awesome. I actually really like that quite a bit. But as you can see, you can also do the same thing when you're down on the floor. So he blasts this kind of a laser attack out of his mouth, I guess it would be, which is pretty fearsome. Definitely doesn't look like the kind of burp you want to be in the way. This is a very painful burp coming your way. That's what I would say. But other than that, I mean, he's also got, of course, some close combat attacks, which is pretty sweet. And as you can see, he can, well, destroy pretty much everything in his sight quite easily. I mean, and on top of that, the fact that he's always angry doesn't really help his opponents, so I definitely would not want to be on the wrong side of Mr. Atrocitus. Now, he's also got a targeted blast, so you could do those little single shot fires with a specific target in mind, like this, for example, bam. So that's pretty handy and a really cool factor as well. Now, in terms of his ability counter and kind of what he's able to do, he's able to be fire resilient, so he can walk through fire similarly to characters like Alfred, or who else was fire resistant? Firestorm. I mean, some of the fire characters obviously are also fire resistant, but the same goes for Mr. Angry Lantern over here, aka Atrocitus. But on top of that, he's also got the ability, of course, to fly. He's also resistant to the goo stuff, so you know those green goo patches that are throughout the levels. I think most of the big figures are resistant to those, though, so that's not really that special of an ability. Of course, he can interact with all the little lantern panels, which is something that he can do, of course, because, well, he's got a lantern ring, so there you guys go. And additionally to that, he's also got super strength and self-healing. I love his idle animation, as you saw right there, with Dexter, the cat showing up, so that's pretty neato as well. And just in general, one of the most cool characters visually. He's just a really interesting looking character, and for that I got to give it up to him because well, he's just fun. He's just a fun looking character. He's really interesting, and he's really unique, at least in my personal opinion. And apparently he can be a very good chicken hunter as well, evidently, as you can see right here, as he's hunting down these chickens relentlessly. I think there's the last one right up there. Woohoo! We did it! Yay! Alright, so with all that in mind, of course, guys, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. We were on OA, I think, for 2 showcases in a row, right? Yeah, we did Beast Boy last time, so yeah, I'm pretty sure we were on OA last time as well. But We'll probably go off to a different planet at some point later down the line. I just really like all because it's very open and there's a lot of room to do like, you know, close-ups of the characters and stuff like that. So it kind of offers it itself very well for that kind of thing. But nonetheless, of course, I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. If you did, please don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know which other characters you would like to see free roam gameplay showcases for. When I say that, I mean I will be doing showcases for all of them, but which ones would you like to see next? So, with all that in mind, of course, guys, don't forget to have an absolutely fan-flipping-tastic day. I will indeed see you guys later, alligators. Bye-bye, guys.